Hello. Good evening. They thought they could take us down. They thought they could stop us. They thought we were weak. That we lacked motivation, drive, that we would give up. You know what? They usually would be right. But tonight, we ain't giving up. We're back. This one hair's bothering me, but there we go. Fixed. A little bit of saliva gel always does the trick when you need that slick. How are we doing, stream? We'll get some people back eventually, hopefully. If not, oh well. All good by me. I'm gonna sip some water, hydrate a little bit. Internet has been bad, as you can see. As soon as I was gonna start stream again, it went out again. Immediately reconnected though. We're gonna see how long it'll let us get away with it. Not sure if I should play PTCG live though. Might be a bit demanding. So we're gonna look into maybe doing a little maybe window caption. We'll see if the window caption's working. Properties. Clicking that, select option, caption method automatic. Then we gotta do this one, and then we click that, and that doesn't work. And then gee whiz. Automatic, not that one, this one, the nothingness. Okay. I don't know, man. It just does not want to do a play to window capture. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Now it's working. Sheboygan. We got the Sheboygan. Alright. Let's move that down here. Booyah. We got it. We got it working. It's good enough. At least for me. I'm happy with it. I ain't complaining. This is fine. We can handle that. Let's just go ahead and pop it up though. Just because, might as well. Make it a little bigger. Fill the screen, if you will. If you must. And we're just going to change gears a little bit here. Let's go ahead and get to YouTube here. Your channel. I'm going to go ahead and your channel. Change one thing here about my live stream. That's going to be title, because I'm not going to be playing TCG live. I'm just going to be reacting. I'm going to do some react content. I'm going to watch some of my favorite PTCG creators. We're going to check out some of their deck builds. I'm just going to look through, see what the pros are up to. Check in on some of their content here. Because what I cannot teach, I can show. Let me see. There we go. Save that. Good. Good. Alright. Now. Oh, looks like Get You just stopped. That stinks. I was going to pop in on Get You's real quick. We got Jay's Corner upcoming, though. You can pop in and say hey to Jay, but we're going to be watching some TCG content for sure. Let's pop in on the Poke Duo. See how Poke Duo is hanging for the night. Except they're about to crack into some Scarlet and Violet for the evening. Is it a little lame that I'm sitting here watching other streams? Is this reusing content? I don't think so. Hey, what's going on, Ian? So we're switching to a react to TCG. Hit those pans, you're just checking out
your drink, do what you gotta do.
I already hit the like a little bit earlier. We're in between streams. Hey, Quandale Dingle. What's happening?
What about, I said pens.
So if you want to see that box, you gotta go to
People do pens now. Pens is like the end.
We're gonna go ahead and check out my favorite LDF, Little Dark Fury, and we're gonna check out some of his recent videos here. Just check out Mr. LDF is talking about what are we seeing for his opinions on the post rotation. EUIC tier list, what decks will be good? This new Noivern EX is going to be huge for Reggie Drago, the rest of Clayburst and Snow Hazard, so we can watch him cover the new set. 9th place deck, Insane Energy, top 5 best cards. Let's go ahead and watch this. Let's check out the new set.
Yo, welcome back to a brand new video here on the second channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some new cards that got revealed in our set, Clayburst, and I'm excited to take a look at them here. We did get a ton of new cards revealed last night.
Alrighty.
Some new EXs, some new...
Also, what's going on, Quandale Dingle? How you doing tonight, fam? Just decided to stop by for a bit. Love the EXs. I do as well. I'm a big fan of Cybertread's EX. Love the new Gardevoir EX. It's really good. Of course, the SIRs in general are good, but as far as playability, really loving Gardevoir. Really loving Iron Shred's EX. Still a big fan of Miraidon as well. Miraidon's super good. Spidops EX is great with Leafeon VMAX. Really, really good.
New items and some new Pokemon. A new Special Energy also got revealed, which I'm excited to take a look at here. If y'all are excited, each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So strong attack of a control deck here, which is kind of cool. So, again, in my opinion, so honor super made damage attack. For one quick here, think of the Pokemon and hey, we're gonna welcome back to in and
Hey, so yeah, as a quick reminder, since we were restarting the stream, we did run our previous raffle earlier. Justine Compton took home the PSA 8 Alakazam on that first one. I've lowered the price on the Dragonite from $5 a spot to $4 a spot on this raffle. 10 spots still available on the sealed Dragonite promo. And I'm opening one now as well for this slab and this stack. $3 a spot combined. This is a $1 a spot and a $2 a spot. Together making $3 a spot. You get a CGA 5 EX, let's see, number 37 Granville, first edition from Neo Genesis, and a stack of cards here, which we can go through really quickly. I had wrote down all these cards in the description before my internet disconnected again, before I could even restart live stream the second time before. We have a Fire Energy, a Cricketune Galarian Gallery, a Reverse Holo Fighting Energy, a upside down, a Topps Mewtwo Strikes Back. What's this one called again? The Story of Mewtwo. We have a, now we're getting to some Shadowless. Oops, Shadowless cards. We have a Shadowless Poliwag. Again, the quality of these cards is probably heavy play on these Shadowless cards, but you are getting a good little lot of them. Shadowless Poliwag, Shadowless Kadabra, Shadowless Vulpix. This is the misprint Vulpix where it says HP 50 rather than 50 HP. There's a Shadowless Charmander. However, the Shadowless Charmander is damaged pretty much. That's why it's in a $1 stack. Because if not, this would be a considerable amount more money. You can see it's very creased. I think even still in this quality, it's probably worth like $5 or $10. So still a bit of a throwaway for the value of the stack. You're also getting a Shadowless Charmeleon, sorry, Shadowless Charmeleon, and a Charizard V in that stack, along with the base set Fire Energy. So that stack is $1 a spot. with these nice shadowless cards as well. On top of the slab for $2, that'll be $10. Or sorry, $3 a spot for 10 spots on this slab and these singles. That's the current next edition here. I'll have to retype it into the description. I had already done it once. I literally typed out all the cards in the stack and then noticed that I wasn't connected to the internet. Fun! So yeah, one more time, since we're restarting, might as well put it out. $4 a spot, 10 spots available. $3 a spot, 10 spots available. Set these down, and we're ready to go. As we move through other cards, we will unlock other card raffles. We'll be doing the Moltres misprint at $4 a spot. Eventually, we'll be running this for a spot for these two cards. This, probably 3 a spot. I'm not sure if I want to sell this one yet, though. I really like this Mewtwo promo. Even his CGC9, I really like it. It could be like another 3 a spot for that one, but I really like it. I don't think I'm going to be doing this one, honestly. I'm keeping the Mewtwo. Sorry, guys. Keeping the Mewtwo. I like it. I don't want to. But then we got, I think, a 4 spot on these 3 cards. I will go through those when we're doing them. 6 a spot on the Holozard. Eventually. This specifically, I've told Summer Eevee I will hold for her. So this is claimed technically already. This beautiful CGC9 Eevee. Also, another maybe. Where'd I put it here? Where is our Giratina? Put it over here. Where'd Giratina go? Oh, under the stack. We have a Giratina Gold V-Star. If enough interest is shown, this one will be $10 a spot. I could go low as $9 a spot, but we'll start at 10. See how it feels from there. Another one that I'm like, I kind of want to keep it. But I don't see myself playing it. And that's the problem. I only want to keep the nicer cards that I can be putting in decks and playing. And even if I am going to build up a Lost Box, I don't see myself playing it enough to the point where I'm going to really want to bling it out. So, we can let that one go. I only got the one for Lost Origin. Yeah, that one's fucking even better. That's even better. Yo, what's going on, Dub? Right now we're holding some light card and slab raffles. I'll pull them out one more time. Full spots available. We had one slab go out in the earlier stream before we crashed. We're doing $3 a spot on this slab and this stack of cards, which contains about 7 shadowless cards, all heavy play. One is damaged, which is a Charmander shadowless, but it's damaged. Charmeleon also heavy play, shadowless. Charizard V, Kricketune, Galarian Gallery, a Pokemon Tops 2000. These 3, $10 or 10 spots, $3 a spot up now, and $4 a spot on this sealed Dragonite promo. 10 spots still available, $4 a spot. Those are the 2 we're running now. We'll ramp up towards the Gold Giratina and these other 3 card for 4. And got another $4 a slot raffle on the Moltres misprint. I'm going to do these 2 as a pair, the Horsey and Seadra CGAs 8.5. This will be 4 a spot for the 2 of those. But those are for later. Right now, it's just the Dragonite sealed promo from the movie. And Maggie with a CGA 5, the Granville. This one's cheap. I could even come down to maybe $2 a spot on these if anyone would rather not do 3. It's all good. We're liquidating. We've seen Ollie's Wholesale. Back to our screen. Our React screen. Forgot we're no longer playing the game. we're reacting to some LDF, going over a new set.
Some new Pokemon.
Clay
A
Burst
new
and
special
Snow
energy
Hazard.
also got revealed, which I'm excited to take a look at here. If y'all are excited for the video and want to report on the content,
Let's get a little zoom here. We got the Raichu, which is a beautiful art.
second channel. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you.
Oh, the Tinka Tinkaton. Tinky Winky. It's Tinky. It's the Tinky.
Think of the cards down and below. But yeah, the rest of.
Oh, hey. Don't do that. I was looking at those. Then we got that. Yeah, that's the other one. Tinkaton. Which one's which? Oh, we got a nice mouse hold that looks so nice. Okay, I don't know what this is. I can barely make out what that's supposed to be. Is that... Huh? I don't know. I can't see it. That's the Tinkaton.
On the content,
oh,
second
Flamigo.
channel.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of
There's
the cards
the
down and
Iono.
below. But yeah, the rest of Clay Burst does 2 for 230.
Whoa, I just
Discard
messed
the
up
top 4
bad.
cards of your deck attack, and it's got. But yeah, I definitely think this card is pretty playable. One Telekin. Actually,
Let's get back to the recap here.
They can reveal like at best. It's bad, relevant. It is a which I'm excited.
Okay, I want to get the
look at
full
here.
breakdown.
Y'all are excited for the video of the cards downwards that we didn't already.
Is this
see
a new
yet.
set
So
already?
this
So this is the
Double
new
stab, 30
Japanese
damage,
set
50 coins,
that
so
just
30
came
damage for
out.
each head, and then raid
It's
command.
going to
For
be
one grass does
the other
120,
half of
shuffle the
Paldea
bench complete all cards
Evolved.
attached
So
with
Triplet
into your
Beat
deck in order to do
and
this attack. So one for 120, you shuffle a
Clay Burst
Pokemon
and Snow
kinda
Hazard
cool.
are all going to
Maybe
make
if it
up
did more damage, it
Paldea
would've been a little
Evolved
bit better.
for the next
I don't
set.
think Vespiquen is going to be too relevant. It is a cool attack, though. They've always made pretty unique Vespiquen cards, so I will say that. New Abomasnow here, too, with the ability Catastrophic Freeze.
Damage can't be healed from any Pokemon, both yours and your opponent. Damage counters can still be moved. Magnipunch for 110.
Damage cannot be healed from any Pokemon. So, a Pokemon that prevents healing isn't bad. Healing right now is not super special, though. I know, like, Serena sees a little bit of play right now to kind of counter Lost Box, but
True.
healing is not that important right now, in my opinion. So, Abomasnow, there are matchups where that could be good.
Nobody's
Maybe
really
against,
healing
like,
that
Gardevoir.
much.
Like, if anything, this card
Except for
would
maybe
play
like
as a Lost
Gardevoir, yeah,
Box,
like
so
he
that
just said,
can,
Gardevoir with the
still use
emergency
Stable
jelly.
Eye. They can't
Hey,
heal
Summer
around
Evie,
the
what's
Stable Eye,
going
and
on,
that's, like,
fam?
the only real benefit
We're
of
running some card raffles and
You know,
watching some
New
TCG
Serena,
content.
during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can be evolved by
If you
playing
go
cards
back and
from
stream a
your
little
opponent's
bit, you
hands.
can
That's
see the
interesting.
current raffles
They
we
can
have
always
going.
retreat or switch out.
Justine
Nothing
Compton came in
too
earlier
crazy here.
and
We got
won
Bramblin,
the
Bramblegast
PSA
here.
8
Withering Prison, 80
Alakazam
damage. During your opponent's
from
next turn, the
Expedition
defending Pokemon
Base.
cost 2 colors more. So I do like that. You could combine
Got
this with
two
Spite
other
Off,
ones
and you
running
can have a
right
little bit of
now.
a control
One
deck
$4
here.
a spot for
Which is kinda
sealed
cool.
Dragonite
80
promo
damage is not a
and
lot of damage, obviously. But
$3 a spot
again,
on
when
a
you combine
slab
this
and a
with, like,
stack
say,
of
Spite
cards.
Ops, you can give them a pretty tough time to attack. So I kind of like the Bramblegast. It's not a bad little control-y, pretty a little bit of a control task, cost 2 colors more. So I do like that.
Yeah, it is good. Like, I hear him reading it, but it's not the same unless I read it myself. You know, my brain, I have to absorb the information myself. Retreat cost a 3 though. That's not bad.
You could combine this with Spite Ops, and you can have a little bit of a control deck here.
Oh yeah,
which is kind of cool. 80 damage is not a lot of damage, obviously, but again, when you combine this with, like, say, Spite Ops, you can give them a pretty tough time to attack. So I
raise up to 2 more, and then with the Spite Ops, I would add 1 more. So you'd be adding 3 to their retreat cost. If they don't have Switch or Rope, they're done, dude. It's like over for them. How do you feel about TCG Classic that drops this year? I'm interested in it. If I can find it and it's not scalped to death and being over resold, I would love to have one. If they print enough of it, I would love to, because that's something I've been wanting to do for the longest time, is to actually play some decks with the older cards. I would love to have that. The question is it just going to give you, like, is it giving you playable decks, or is it giving you a single card of each? Because we need play sets if we're actually supposed to play a deck with the card, or play a game with these cards, right? So how many of each card are they giving you? Are you getting a full playset so you can actually build decks? Are they just giving you one of each? So it's like buy 4 if you really want to maximize your play potential with it. Then in that case, how much is it going to be priced at? Because I'm thinking it's going to be $100+ for this thing. It's going to be a big box item. And so these are the questions I have for it. How is this being structured? I haven't looked too much into it. I just saw it and I was like, oh, that looks neat. It's a separate TCG meta, so yeah, only get 3 decks and can't use them in normal TCG. That's fine. I understand it's not going to be viable for standard. It's not like an expanded thing. This is like unlimited. This is going to be its own thing outside of even expanded.
I kind of like the Bramblegast. It's not a bad little control-y card thanks to Spite Ops. I think Spite Ops EX and Bramblegast could be a fun little combo to try out. It does work with the new special energy that we're getting in the set. The new Scramble energy works with double turbo, so all things to keep in mind with this card. Next up here we got Woshan. We've already looked at that. Some cards already looked at.
I have it.
Next up here we got Woshan. We've already looked.
Woshan EX. Basic Pokemon for 2 grass and 1 colorless, Devouring Ivy. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. That's not bad. That's pretty good late game. That's helpful. Take 3 prizes, you get to drop 60 on 3 different Pokemon. That's not bad. Hey, what's going on, Kenx? Welcome back in. Then for 3 grass and 1 colorless, you get Forest Burn for 220 damage. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Wochan's not bad.
Looked at that. Some cards already looked at, like Azumarill. I don't think we've looked at this yet, but it's not very good. Slam, like, yeah, no.
Azumarill's not very good. Don't tell Shiny, guys. Don't let Shiny know. Just tell them it's great. Evolves from Peekaboo. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot. The Japanese name for Marill is Peekaboo. Bubble Drain. 50 damage. Heal 30 damage for this Pokemon. And then for Water and 2 colorless, Slam. 100 times damage. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. Yeah, that's not bad. 3, you know, if you get the heads. If Glimwood was still in. Oh, I'd be so much better. Let's see. About $260 for the Japanese one. So yeah, ours is definitely gonna be like maybe about the same price, or they'll probably scale it down and make it cheaper because they usually do. Their version is always a lot nicer and they cut corners on ours, so I'm thinking ours will probably be about $150 to $200 for a full set of it, which is like whatever, man. I don't know if I'd get it unless I start seeing it dipping. It might just be another one of those items that I have to just give up the FOMO on. It's like I want to play it, yeah, that'd be great, but man, is it worth it for the novelty of it? It seems fun. I would love to play it, but it depends on the price point.
We got a new Ice Cube. Is it as good as the other Ice Cube? Well, it's got Ice Block, 100 damage. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 100 less damage. So, kind of a bit of a wall basic.
That's good.
I can actually see the usefulness of this card against Lost Box. Like, in a Bax Caliber deck, you can do 100 damage. You can play the Pogo Articuno, so you can one-shot Cramorant. So if your opponent's, you know, kind of on that turn, they're not going to be able to one-shot the Ice Cube because you have 210 HP effectively on a basic. So you're kind of a tanky Pokemon.
I mean, it's tanky, but it can still be one-shot easy. Miraidon would one-shot that. Miraidon would overkill it. Isn't this weak to electric?
They can't, like,
no, weak to steel. Okay.
Snorlax you. They can't Cram knock you out. Sableye would knock you out, but that's about it. So this card could be a cute tech card in Bax Caliber, I guess. It's nothing crazy to write home about.
I guess a Defiance Band could save you a little bit.
We got Cetoddle. We got Seti in here. Now, this card's kind of cool. It's a stage 1 Pokemon with 180 HP, so it is hella tanky.
Yeah, it is.
It's got the attack special Horn doing 80 damage, and...
I'll read it myself. You know, you save your breath, LDF. I got you. Titan Water 180, stage 1 evolves from Cetoddle. water and 1 colorless icicle missile for 50 damage. And then 2 water, 1 colorless special horn, 80 plus damage. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached, this attack does 140 more damage. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Because then you're hitting for 220 for 3 energy. And only 1 has to be special. If you throw a V-Guard on it, then you're negating 30 damage. So you're basically bringing yourself up to like 210. If it's a... Oh no, but then it has to be a V. We need to make an EX Guard energy. Yo, get you. What's going on, fam? We're reacting to some of the new cards in the new set right now. Running some Duck Race Raffles. I guess I'll show them again here. I showed them earlier in stream, but it's a little quicker if I just go through them one more time. Currently, we have $4 a spot on the sealed Dragonite promo. It was 5. I flash sailed it down to 4 a spot. 10 spots still available. Any spots left on that Dragonite promo? All spots are still available. 4 spots, unlimited potential for buying, no limits. And then we got this one, which is not in the description, that I just added because our last slab raffle sold out. Justine Compton took that one. That was another $3 a spot, as is this one. You're getting a CJ 5 Grand Bull. Actually, might just come down to 2 a spot for both of these, but you're getting the slab and the stack of cards. At this point, it's more about just getting anything recouped. I'll go through this stack again. It's actually not a terrible stack. It has some shadowless cards, though they are moderate to heavy play. 1 is damaged. We have a base set Fire Energy, Cricketune Galarian Gallery, a Reverse Holo Fighting Energy. We have a Tops Pokemon, the movie. This is the Mewtwo Strikes Back one. Skidoo. Got a Poliwag Shadowless, Kadabra Shadowless, Vulpix Shadowless with the misprint HP 50 instead of 50 HP. All these ones are moderate to heavy play for these Shadowless cards, but still nice. This Charmander, however, I would consider damaged. It's fairly creased, doesn't show too well through the sleeve. But even damaged like this, it's worth like $5 to $10, which is crazy to me. So it's a little bit of loss on that alone. Charmeleon, moderate to heavy play. Shadowless Charmeleon, and then a Charizard V. So you're getting all those cards with the CGA for $3 a spot. Still considering coming down to 2. Yeah, the Vulpix is probably my favorite misprint card of all time. Because it's the first one I saw. It's the first one most people noticed. Like, hey, look, that's the HP and the numbers swapped. That looks weird. That's weird to me. So these are the current 2. We got these for $3 a spot. 10 spots still available. Oh, I almost held up. This one is not right now, but it could be. I mean, we could change it up. If nobody's interested in this, we can jump right to the misprint Moltres. That's another $4 a spot on that one. Beautiful card. Beautiful. It's a very clean copy, too. I picked this up from Pokemon 10LV's mystery box. His mystery pull box one time. Really nice pull. And then, yeah, of course, the Dragonite Seal promo. $4 a spot. I mean, even if you just bought all 10 spots, that's actually a pretty good deal on it. This is like the standard low price deal that you would see for it, unless you got it on auction lower at like a 30 to 35, which you'd be real lucky on that. Let me see. What's the misprint on the Moltres card? Oh, the misprint is the artist. So the artist name, it says it's Toshinao Aoki. That is not the artist. That's not the artist name. So yeah, this is like a $30-$40 promo. Usually go about $30 to $35. So it's come up to $4 to cover the shipping. So yeah, if you got one and it's clean, you're looking at especially if it's really clean, like if it's looking like it's seriously gradable, maybe 45 to 50. This one is probably gradable, actually. I haven't looked at it in a while. but, you know, we're pricing to move here. Let's take a good look at it. Let's get it out of this. Dude, it's so clean. I do have a duplicate of this one that I got from Pluto. Yeah, dude, this surface is nutty. Okay, the back's not as good, but the front surface is like 10. Not a scratch on the front. Some light kind of back. I don't know if it'll show in the light. It's like so slight. There's like a little bit of like, you know, surface, like it kind of got slid on a table a little bit, but very lightly. Very well centered, only very slightly thinner left to bottom from the top. Very good corners. No whitening. They're cut very well as well. This is a very clean vintage card right here. I don't know if I can get that back to show. Let me see if I can get it to focus on that. Trying to get the light to catch right there on the surface while it's in focus. I don't think it's going to show. It's like very, very, very slight, but it's worth at least showing. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get it. I don't think it's going to get it. Other than that, though, this is like near mint for sure. Even with the light little, two little very light surface scratches. That's a solid 9, dude. Solid 9 for sure. I've been looking at getting the trio of them graded. That'd be really cool. My Moltres says Toshinao Aoki. Yep, that's the one. That's that is a misprint. So you probably don't want to buy in on this anymore, unless you want to get it for a giveaway. I mean, it's here. I almost gave it away too. God, this Dragonite though. It's one of the first cards I bought getting back in. And it held its value. I bought it for 45 bucks. They still sell for about 45 bucks. This one's for, not for tonight, unless there's like a vested interest right now. This is a $6 a spot. This is the textured holo, not the smooth holo. There's two different holo versions of this one. That sleepy tail end of the race Charizard. I pulled that from a pack myself. Bought a pack for, what was it, I think 25 bucks. Sat on it for 3 years, popped it open, and got myself a nice little sleepy Zard. Let out one. Let out one. Oh, that's a pretty one. Damn, bro, I had multiple copies of that in 2020 without knowing. Yeah. It's not one of the more well-known misprints for sure. I didn't know about it either until Pluto Mars sent me one. And then I think he told me it was a misprint, or someone else told me it was a misprint. I think, yeah, he said it was a misprint, and then I got one from Pokemon 10LV. He had it in the box and didn't even know it was a misprint either. So that was like a throwaway nice card. And then I pointed out that actually that's like a $30 to $40 hit. And he was like, oh, dang. I didn't even know that. I just bought a whole lot of cards. And there was some he didn't price because he was like, whatever. We'll just get them in the box, man. They're nice. So he definitely had some higher value cards in there that he didn't look up. I think I also got a Mew V full art as well. I actually traded that for some other cards at Collecticon, I believe. Get you sitting on gold and didn't even know it. And you could too. For just a mere $4. And granted that if everybody else jumps in too, then yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think this card is pretty playable. I don't think it's bad. It's got 100 HP too, so it's not like as much.
What?
I mean, I guess like this. Even this is.
That's not bad. 100 HP on that.
Like this one's got 100 HP too, so it's not like as much. It's not as
Stop
bad as
growing the card.
Like, it's
Bring
not
it
Sableye
out.
food as much, you know.
I'm trying to read it.
A tanky stage
1. Rest. Pokemon's now asleep. Heal 60 damage from it. Double edge 50 damage. This also does 10 damage to itself. Okay, so it does. It's not even worth attacking, really, as a one stage. If you're only doing 50 and you're hurting yourself, just stay away from it.
One, right? And it's not a Veluza here. Fillet Corkscrew doing 120, and if you have no cards in your hand, this can only be used for 1 energy. So it's very much the new Hisuian Arcanine. You put your hand down to 0, you can attack for a single water. It's nothing too crazy, to be honest. 1 for 120 is a little weak. Of course, you can maybe play Choice Belt.
That's not that at all. What do you mean that's a little weak?
I mean, it's not hard to get your hand to 0.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Choice Belt or what else? Like a Vitality Band. You get yourself an extra little bit on there. What else? What else could you do? What else? You got other options, man. There's ways of upping that. Also, if you're going for resistance, you know, or I mean, advantage on weakness, that's not bad either. Probable spots on Friday, if still available. It should be. They're rolling pretty slow. Also, I picked a busy day to stream. It looks like everybody out. I was in your stream earlier too, lurking a little bit. I saw the that PSA 10 on that Machamp alternate art. And I was like, dang, man. Yeah, I know where everybody's at. I know where everybody's at. I was the 70th like on that stream when I hopped in. A little late, I know, yeah. I hopped in right around the end. My first stream died, and so after I got back on, I checked YouTube for a little bit. Went in through the like on you and Pokeduo, and stopped in by a couple other streams outside the community. And then went to set up my stream, put in all this work typing in like the cards in the stack, and then, dude, realized my internet went out again. And then I had to connect again and then start stream again. And that's why I didn't retype all the cards from this one. We also do have a Giratina Gold V-Star. That's going to be going out for a raffle as well. This one's going to be 10 a spot for that gold one. It's really nice, though. Might come down to 9. Could be 9 a spot. I could. I'm still not sure on it yet. Though. Civic Minim did want to buy it. I guess if I was going to put it up for 9, I should at least offer him 90 first. Because I offered him 95. Or I'd raffle it for 10. He said he'd be down for a few spots on it. And I know he definitely wants it, because it's the last one he needs to complete that quartet of gods. So if we did run the next 2 after the Dragonite goes down, we might get rid of the other slab altogether. I really don't think I'm going to be able to move these slabs. These 2 I was going to run together at 4 a spot. I'd probably do 3 a spot on both of these, actually. So this is going to be another 3 a spot later. Or just when anybody's interested in it, just holler out which one you're interested in. I'm trying to run them 2 at a time, kind of like Get You was doing. I think that'd be a better bet so I don't get overrun with it. But really, I should just go by what has the best vested interest. Whatever people want to buy in first on, those would be the ones I'd probably push first. Like if the Misprint's more suitable card, more sought after card that people want, over say like the Dragonite, or maybe if people want to go in on the Zard, I could also come down on that probably. We could do 5 a spot on the Zard. I think 5 a spot on the Zard sounds better. We'll toss it around though. We're not sure yet. Where are we at?
Cards
Lose it here?
But good. Be KO'd by. There's Baxcalibur. I've already looked at that. But yeah,
I haven't looked at the Baxcalibur. So let's see. Bite for 50. That's about it for the Frigibax. Sharp Fin for 40 damage. Frost Smash for 80. Pretty basic. Not that great. Then Baxcalibur. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Dude! That's sick! That's a great one, dude. Oh, man! Bro! That's really good. Oh man, that's so good. I see possibilities out the fucking wazoo with this. This is so good. And Buster Tail for 130 is not bad either. But it's not bad, but it's also not great. But this alone, this is worth it right here. You get your back Excalibur, and then you get a Blastoise. You can fish your deck, set everything up, run your Blastoise. Then any energy in your hand you can attach as well. That's so much energy acceleration happening. This is amazing. Oh, I'm not even on the right screen. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing on that back Excalibur. Where did we just move to?
And so it's like Togekiss VMAX. But that wasn't a we got a new card. This card is actually that good. Hanging Tail. Flip a coin of heads. You search your deck for a card, put in your hand. If Tails, search deck for a card and discard it. So this could be a cool tech card in like Gardevoir EX. But then we have the Slowking EX here. This is a Terrestrial, keep in mind, which once again cannot be damaged on the bench.
Let's see. Profound Knowledge for 1 Psychic, 30 damage. Your opponent's active is now confused. Not bad. Getting a good confuse in there is pretty good. Be better if it was like 60 damage. 2 Psychics, Wisdom Headbutt, 130 damage. You may search your deck for up to any 2 cards and put them into your hand. So you're smacking for 130 and you get to use a Starbirth for 2 energy? And it's 270?
But yeah, a Slowking EX. I don't think we haven't had a rule box Slowking card in a while.
That's really good.
I know we had Slowking Prime, 1 for 30. Thing is, it's your deck. Bit worse benefits to that. It's also this card isn't very good. Actually.
I hope that gets a good secret
because it doesn't point out. I don't know. Not very
that's Slowking better get a secret.
And Guardy could be draw or can do it. Tail's always been interesting. This one has Astrology. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. If you do, put one of those cards back on top of the deck and the other card at the bottom. So it's literally like Lucky Ice Pickaxe, I think it was. Chip Ice Axe. That's what it was. Chip Ice Axe. My bad. I don't know why I said Ice Axe. It's Chip Ice Axe. That's what the card was called. That card got banned for being a little too good in control. This is like the identical. This is a very identical deck control strategy deck. You do have this in with Iono coming
you
back.
get to discard a random card from your opponent's hand
like
for
1 card plus Gothitelle in the
2
same
energies.
Turn.
That's
Control
pretty
their top
disruptive
deck and then maybe
as well.
try to get rid of that 1 card in their hand. So there is some good things with the Gardevoir with Iono coming back. So there could be some pretty cool combos people could come up with for control. Which is scary. We got new Mimikyu. I already looked at that. It is the new
this Mimikyu I need.
Safeguard Poke could come up with for control. Which is scary.
This Mimikyu is going to be big for my Iron Treads deck to block the EXs. And that's
got new
something
Mimikyu.
we
I already looked at.
So it has Safeguard for its ability. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. So it replaces the Miltank altogether. You just get rid of the Miltank, and you're safe from EXs and Vs. You should make vids like this, UPB, or some deck building vids. That's the plan. I recorded a bunch of games last night, and I edited or like clipped out like the 3 best games. I just need to record the deck build intro, sort of going over like the deck, how it works, showing the deck build. That's the part I have to do next. I was going to do that tonight, but I wanted to stream. I have tomorrow off, so I'm probably going to try and make some time early in the morning with my coffee to sit down and go over the deck build and how the deck works. Also going to talk about basically the price point of the deck, because it is a good, cheap, budget road deck that nobody's really running. So a lot of people don't really know exactly how to combat it, but it is pretty easy compatible with the boss's order. It's always going to be there. Boss is your main like problem with the deck, but that's what the Yancey's there for. The only issue is once you get the Yancey going, that's where the problems are. I'm sure there's maybe a stadium that I'm forgetting that stops supporter cards from triggering your bench. I feel like there is. I just got to remember which one that is. I know there is one that does that. The question is, did it rotate out? Wish I could remember the name of the stadium. But yeah, this Mimikyu coming up in the next set, that's gonna make my deck even better. Can't wait.
That it is the new.
So is the new triple energy. That new triple acceleration energy coming in the next set. That also is gonna fire up my deck because then I can immediately start getting my Hariyama going with just boom, one card. Hariyama's cooking. We can attack now with Hariyama. Pretty decent.
New Poltegeist. Antique collecting. Put up the 2 in any combination of item and tools from your discard in your hand, and then pour tea, put 5 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon.
That's really good
pretty
too.
Bad card. We're probably never going to see another.
What? That's not a bad card. That's decent. You need this. This is it's a Poltegeist. It'd be better if it was Sinisty, to be honest. So I see that point of it. But anti-collecting is not bad. Put any up to 2 in any combination of item and Pokemon tool cards from your discard into your hand. Pour tea, put 5 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. It's good that it puts damage counters on without it being attack. That's good for it. Yo, Jay's Corner, what's happening? But the thing is, I think he's overlooking that, being able to pull back out of your discard can be good in ways. Like, let's say you're running refinement style decks like Gardevoir EX. This one has synergy with it. You can fish it out, get it going. And then when you start to whittle down your deck a little bit too thin, you can get some of the Pokemon tools and items out of your discard into your hand. Then you can judge them back into your deck, kind of refilling your deck a little bit, buying you some time so you don't deck out. It may not be great, but this has ability. You can't overlook it, LDF. Okay, I respect you, but you got to think about tight situations. And one tight situation with Gardevoir EX is that you're putting yourself in danger of decking out. You need to be able to get cards back in your deck. Now, Miriam does that fine, arguably. But you gotta have other ways of doing it than just the Miriam. Because you can get 5 Pokemon back in, draw 3, then you can get the tools back, put those back in, and then next turn you come in, you judge, put those back into your deck. All of a sudden you've tripled your deck size within 2 turns, and then you're safe. It's fine. It's not that bad.
Poltegeist again until they kind of give us Mad Party again, which will probably never happen. That was probably the last we ever seen of that. Annihilate EX, I've already looked at that.
I have not.
We ever seen of that. Again.
Okay, let's look at it. Oops, my bad. We got the Annihilate EX, Angry Grudge, 20 times damage, put up to 12 damage counters on this Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter you place that way. Absolutely brutal. This thing can smack for 1 energy pretty hard. The 1 prize Annihilate is also very good because late game, for each prize card your opponent has taken, you're hitting for 70 damage. 70 damage. So they take 4 prizes, you're hitting for 280 damage. Get him out of there. Just 4 prizes and you're taking out V-Stars easy. You're taking out a lot of EXs too. With just the 1 prize version for 1 energy. Then you got this one for 1 energy as well. Seismic Toss for 150 damage as well is really good. The Annihilate is clean. It's going to be good. I hope it gets a good, maybe it gets a good SIR, I hope. I really hope.
Annihilate the X, I've already looked at that.
Doesn't show here, but it wouldn't show through this part of the set.
We've already looked at that. We got a new Haunch guys with Wiggly.
Oops,
that is the big Widow exists. So maybe this card is. We've already looked at that. We got a new Haunch. So the Widow.
Remind chat, we have card raffles open. I keep doing that. Card raffles open right now. We have the sealed Dragonite promo from the movies back in the day. The OG vintage Dragonite promo for $4 a spot, 10 spots still available. Get you saying he wanted to grab a couple or so. Friday, it will probably still be available by then. But we got $4 a spot, 10 spots still available. I'm probably going to X-nay the other slab one. It's just, I don't know. It's not as nice. The misprint Moltres here, even though most people in chat now already seem to have this card. I think Dub said he had it as well as Get You, unless I'm mistaking that. I think Dub also said he had this one. The misprint is Toshinao Aoki is not the artist of this card. It was a misprint on that part. So $4 a spot on both of those. Those are the ones who are running right now. let's get back into this video though. I want to go back over the
That's been
set,
revealed.
which we're
And
looking
it's
over
actually kinda good.
Clayburst and
We got
Snow Hazard
Covered
right
Flight,
now.
does 70 damage during your opponent's
This Noivern. This Noivern. Oh, let's look at this Noivern. 2. Colorless. Covert. Flight, 70 damage during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. That's really good. And then for a Psychic and a Dark Energy, Dominant Echo. 140 damage during your opponent's next turn. They can't play any special energy or stadium cards from their hand. That's pretty annoying. And since it's a dragon type, this is going to make Regidrago a bit more
next turn
powerful.
to prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by basic attacks from basic Pokemon. So obviously it is insanely good against Lost Box. And then you have Dominant Echo for Psychic and a Dark. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any special energy or stadiums from their hand. So both attacks are kind of insane. This is very similar to Noivern GX. Item lock, it did. Oh, Noivern GX did item lock and special energy lock. This does.
I'm not familiar
lock
with the Noivern.
and that. If this did
GX,
item lock, it'd be crazy. Now you could play this by itself. I could generally see this card being played by itself because it's got 2 really good attacks, and you could.
Chillax, if you wish you knew more about the, gaming the TCG, becoming a pro, this is a dude to watch. LDF, check the man out. Full of knowledge.
could also put this in Regidrago.
Love Little Dark
now,
Fury.
Covered
And
Flight
he was
in
recently in a Real Breaking Nate video where Real Breaking Nate followed him, sort of shadowed him to see what it is like being a professional player, going to a regionals and competing, sort of getting an idea of the experience from the player's side. It was a really well done video. If you guys have not seen that video on Real Breaking Nate channel, I think you should check that out. I'm glad that he showcased LDF. As soon as I saw the video and I saw LDF, I was like, heck yeah! Dude! One of my favorite collectors in the community, getting together with one of my favorite players in the community, and collabing. I was like, this is so awesome! I love this video! It was great. Just wait till you drop some vids. Guy's voice is annoying. Hey, shut up! I like him.
Could be good. I honestly still think Gudra V-Star.
I sound like him, but just
though in the matchup against Lost Box
different.
over Noivern. Because like no matter what, you're gonna either get Sableye or they're gonna go Escape Rope.
I feel we have
so
similar
I feel like at that point
beats.
you'd rather just do Gudra. But if you're gonna play Noivern by itself,
We both do that.
Is kind of. And the second
Has
attack
similar
is good too
beats.
against, like,
You know, we have
if
similar.
You, like, move their energy, you can just dominate
similar
that
speaking
or
patterns.
just any deck that just plays nothing but special energy. Pretty cool card. I kind of like it. Definitely not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Definitely a really strong card to be honest. Farafrig here, or Faraffer. I can't even. I don't even. I'm not even.
Let's see. Either face, choose either yourself or your opponent. That player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 4 cards. That's interesting. I don't know if I'd risk doing it to lose a prize though, just to basically boss and possibly lose that Gear Fig. The 3 colorless energy Power Beam for 130. 3 energy to do 130 is a little weak, to be honest. Although the fact that it's a 3 colorless is good, especially with that triple acceleration energy that's coming back into play. I understand how it'd be nice to get it down, but it's not even a basic, bro.
Choose either yourself or your opponent. That player will shuffle their hand and draw 4. All right, nothing too good.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Oh, the new Tandemos, Mousehold, Flamingo. We've already looked at that. I think there's like one more card here left to look at.
I have not
the new
looked at the
Tandemos,
Flamingo.
Mousehold, Flamingo. We've already looked at that. I think there's like one more card here left to look at. Oh, the new yourself or your opponent. That player will shuffle their hand. We've already looked at that. I think there's like one.
Stop. I have a type of Mad Party deck that we're gonna be seeing here. Instead of all the Pokemon in your discard that have Mad Party, or all the Pokemon in play that have Mad Party, it's gonna be all the Pokemon with Wings of Union in your discard. So we're going to be seeing more of these Wings of Union abilities, which I'd like to run this one prize. It should be pretty fun. It does have the weakness to Lightning, which is kind of annoying, especially with Miraidon and how viable that's going to be in the current standard. So it might not be the strongest one prize for a Miraidon setup, but for other decks, it could be popping pretty well. Yeah. It's a decent one.
Flamingo. We've already looked at that. I think there's like one more card here left to look at, and that is, of course, the Therapy. I almost said Rescue Energy. The Therapy
Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon,